I didn't know how much I was gonna get. And then when that final number came out, it's just 50 is just such a solid number, you know? It was obviously life-changing. Just as many of the guys that have basketball journeys, their families come from, you know, tough times or from backgrounds where they're maybe not financially in a position, you know, to have nice things or be able to do nice things all the time. And when that happened, I actually threw up. I became physically ill because just the raw emotions that came over me.
With his length. Oh, Tyler Johnson!
One thing that I picked up from, you know, like guys like Dwyane Wade, even Devin Booker and Chris Bosh and Udonis Haslem, they're really good practice players. They all were able to bring it even, you know, during practice. And I think we're in a weird time in society where guys just want to get into the game and be flashy and have this and that, but the amount of work that it takes to get a contract at any level, I mean, the NBL, NBA, wherever you're at, and it takes a lot. You have to put your body through a lot. I heard Thad Young talking about it the other day about he's on his 5th contract. Not everybody's going to be a 20-point per game scorer, you know. Where do you find your role? Where do you fit in? And guys like D Wade and guys like Chris Bosh were some of the first people to tell me that. The idea of leaving my kids, huge, obviously weighs heavy. I'm not doing that just for fun, so I think it's important to you know, enjoy the experience of being in Australia and playing basketball, but also take the game very seriously. Some of the older guys who have kids, the idea of leaving them or them not being there, it's a little bit different to a dad, you know? Damien and Roman, my 2 boys, obviously I get to talk to them on the phone, but it's really not the same, you know, being there and getting to watch them grow up. And, you know, there's so many teaching moments that happen throughout a day when you're a father. And so I'm missing out on some of those right now, but if I do what I'm supposed to do, take advantage of the opportunities, I can really learn something about myself that I can bring back to them. You know, if I just kind of zombie throughout life and zombie throughout this experience, then, you know, it was kind of a wasted opportunity. Ever since not playing last year, I think I've done more reflecting than I ever have in my life as far as my professional career. Sometimes you take it for granted. When you're just in it, you feel like it's gonna last forever. One day you wake up and your life looks totally different. And so now I feel like I have so much more appreciation for where I've been and how far I've come in my professional career and also just as a person.
Tyler, welcome to Brisbane.
Thank you.
G'day, can you give us a rendition of your...
Oh yeah, good eye, mate. Good on you, mate. I think they're pretty close. I got to talk to Baynesy and see if that checks out.
I talked to Sam and JD about possibly coming over here, and they had told me that they were on the cusp of signing AB. And that actually, you know, it helped. It helped because one, familiar face, but then 2, I know what he brings and what he would be able to bring to a team. And it made it a little bit easier to want to be a part of that for sure. What's crazy is until I got here, I didn't know the extent of what had actually happened. I knew it was a freak accident, you know, and you know, he was put in a position where he was talking about he may not be able to walk again. But then after hearing the full story, man, this dude's out here trying to play basketball again. He's, you know, made more than enough money to be able to sit back and enjoy his kids, but he's out here, and you saw after he scored that first bucket, he's yelling and having a good time, and the way he's communicating with everybody, he's just in the moment so much and enjoying every part of the game. He's not taking anything for granted, and that it's infectious. You know, that rubs off on everybody else because at the end of the day, this is a game. You know, we love it, and it's a part of all of our lives, no matter if we're on the media side of it, no matter if we're on the playing side of it, coaching side of it. Basketball means so much to so many different people, and you know, you really get to tell your story through it, and he gets to tell, you know, this is another chapter in his story, is the return from everything that happened.
Great effort, everyone, even you too. Can amazing. You'll love it. Ow. 1, 2, 3.